We're doing top 5 Ryan Gosling movies today for no reason at all. For no reason. We were trying to come up with, like, should we do a top 5 on Spring Break, on March Madness, on this, on that? Nothing. We're doing a completely unrelated Ryan Gosling movies, which is a surprisingly big catalog. So I think it actually ended up working because I was like, okay, I can't even think of 5 Gosling movies. And then I started thinking about it. I was like, oh, okay. So top 5, because you know what? I think we would be buddies with Ryan Gosling.
You think so?
I think we would get along with him.
I mean, his dog's got a mohawk, so yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think he's a cool cat. I think we could sit down and have a Miller Lite with him, and like he could kick it, and we could watch. We could like talk about.
You want to know why? Because he's Canadian.
You like Canadians?
Cool.
Canadians are pretty cool. They're pretty nice people.
Never met about a Canadian.
I also feel like when you're an actor, like when you're an actor, couldn't you just always act and be cool?
Yeah, you're just lying the whole time.
Yeah, like I remember like when we interviewed Mark Paul Gosselaar, he was like, you know, that's like, I'm not Zach Morris. I was like, why not? 'Cause you can clearly just be him. And he's super fucking cool. Like, make him you. So same thing with Ryan Gosling. He can play some cool cats. Like, just be that guy, and then we'll be fucking friends. You know, we'll be buddies. All right. Top Ryan Gosling movies. I feel like I've stolen first pick many a time in a row, so you can go first.
Okay,
I wanted to steal
The Nice Guys.
Oh, okay, good.
The Nice Guys is hands down.
It's one of the more underrated movies.
It's not.
It's one of those we say it's underrated, but it's not.
Yeah, it's underviewed.
The Nice Guys is the Adrian Beltre of movies. It's like, we've just been saying for 20 years he's underrated. He's not underrated. He's properly rated.
It is.
You know, he's a Hall of Famer. Yeah, we know.
Not enough people have seen it, but it is a 10 out of 10. I think actually recently Lights Camera Barstool like reviewed it or whatever, and I think Jeff and Ken Jack had it like in the 90s. I think like a 94 and a 96 maybe something like that. And I was like, those are too low. It's 100 out of 100. It is as good as a comedic duo as there is of all time.
I'm gonna go good. I'm gonna go with what I probably would have been my first pick. Much like I was just saying, like just act like this guy and be cool. Crazy Stupid Love. He is so fucking cool in Crazy Stupid Love. The way he dresses, the way he acts, the way he's like kind of subtle with chicks. I mean, it's just I want to be him. You know, if there's a guy to strive for,
it is unfairly.
You were trying to really strive for all that is man, and it's like not like to be like Vin Diesel in Fast and the Furious. It's not like, because being like the best guy is not about just being like a meathead who's strong. It's also about being kind of cool. It's also about being kind of emotional. All that shit. The way he dresses, the way he acts, the way he is with girls, the way he is with guys, the way he, like, everything is like what you want to do, right?
That first night with Emma Stone when they don't have sex, I'm like, perfect night.
Perfect. Like every line kills, everything kills.
It is a smooth night.
Yeah, he is. I mean, and on top of it, he he just looks like a fucking stud.
It is.
You know?
I think what does Emma Stone say? Like, oh come on,
yeah, incredible. All right, you're up.
All right, number 2, I'm gonna go with. Oh man, there's so many like under the radar really good ones. So I'm not gonna take one intentionally. Ooh. And I'm gonna give it. I think you're probably gonna want it. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna take Fracture. Fracture is. If you
if you were leaving something for me, you probably should have left me Fracture.
Oh really?
No, but
okay. I mean, Fracture
it's amazing. It's not. But go ahead. Yeah.
The first time I ever watched Fracture was when I was visiting Florida State with my mom. And we were sharing a hotel room, and I went out like, I think like because I was like talking to like the club hockey coach or whatever. So I went out with like a couple of like the club hockey guys, and came back to the hotel drunk as hell. But like I was still young enough where like, I don't really tell my mom that I'm drunk, so I was just pretending to be sober.
And you watched that movie,
and we watched Fracture. No. Me and my mom watched it together.
Oh.
and I was like, it was so good, it sobered me up. Well, I was like, wait, this movie's unbelievable. Like, I gotta snap into it.
He's like a lawyer, and
he's a prosecutor. He's a prosecutor with, I don't know if it's a perfect record, but like 97% or something like that.
Right.
And like he's up for like promotions, and they're like, don't take this case. And he's like, no, it's like my last case. I want to, because then he's gonna go into like the private sector or go into defense attorney and all that stuff.
Right.
And they're like, well, like the big law firm he's gonna go work at, like if you lose this case, like you're out. Yeah. And he's like, no, I'm taking this case. And it's just,
and there's all sorts of like grimy, dirty shit going on, right?
I wouldn't say it's a ton of grimy shit.
It's just that he's like got like
he's just got
up
Anthony
against
Hopkins killed his wife and he's got to prove that he did it.
Right.
And they can't find the gun.
Right.
And like there's no like Anthony Hopkins never left the house. So they're like, how the fuck did he kill his wife if he's never left the house?
Right.
But there's no weapon. Like they just won't.
I'm
stop
gonna
tearing.
rewatch that like tonight because I know it's good, but I
watch this
I don't
goddamn
remember.
Maryland game.
Okay, my next pick is gonna be what's that one called? Hang on, it's on the list. I don't even know the name, but I know it's dope. I can't remember it. It's a weird The Place Beyond the Pines.
Oh, good one.
Great one. Now that is underrated.
That
like not many people know about. I think that because that was like a small release. I don't think it was like a major. I think it was like an indie flick or something like that. It wasn't like a monster.
I don't know if it was a small release.
I don't think he was who he was yet, and I feel like it was like.
That's where he met Eva Mendes. That's where he met his wife.
Yeah. God,
Bradley Cooper's in that.
What a couple they are. Bradley Cooper's in it?
Yeah, Bradley Cooper's in Place Beyond the Pines.
Oh yeah. Wow. So maybe I'm wrong then. I mean that's a Bomb Squad cast. So I thought I remember that being like a little thing. But
that was one of
that's
the
another
wilder.
one I gotta rewatch because I remember being like, this is some intense shit. Like it's a good movie.
That's it's actually still the only time I've ever seen it. I went to go see that the day after, 2 days after maybe, the marathon bombing.
Ooh.
And during the movie, my phone kept vibrating nonstop in my pocket. And I was there with the girl I liked, so I didn't want to like
be like rude.
Yeah. And so like I was just ignoring my phone. And then we walk outside and like Boston is just shut down. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? And I finally take my phone out of my pocket and the manhunt had started.
Yeah.
And it was like it was the night before like, it was really shut down, but we went to see like a 10:00 show and came out and like it was the manhunt was on. And that's when I came home and we were all like on a Zoom together and like it was like manhunting and stuff like that. But that was that night that I saw that.
Dude, have you ever heard of a better? If someone said to me like, "Yo, tell me about like what's it about?" This is the movie info on Rotten Tomatoes. In upstate New York, two men and later their sons must deal with the unforeseen consequences of their actions. I mean, you can say that about like any movie. Like a family does things, and then stuff happens because of it, and they must deal with it. Every movie that's ever made, men do things and then react. Great. All right, you're up.
All right, number 3. Another. I'm going deep cuts.
Apparently.
Number 3. A Perfect Murder. No, Murder by Numbers. Wait, no, A Perfect Murder.
No.
Murder by Numbers. Murder by Numbers. Yeah, with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Unbelievable movie.
I feel like I don't know that movie.
Oh.
But I know that movie. You know what I mean?
It's him and what's his fucking name? This really he's a weird looking dude. You would know him if you saw him.
Ben Chaplin.
Is that his name?
Michael Pitt. I mean, I'm looking at him, so I know what you're talking about. He's got that stupid haircut.
No,
okay.
It's Michael Pitt. Yeah, and it is.
The body of a young woman is found in a ditch in the woods of small California coastal town of San Benito. A tenacious homicide detective, Sandra Bullock, and her new partner, Ben Chaplin, uncover a tale of shrewdly concealed evidence that links two brilliant young men, Ryan Gosling and Michael Pitt, to the murder.
It is
a very dope movie.
Unbelievable. I'm going to watch that one tonight, too. Have you guys seen
we should do a
Murder by Numbers? Unbelievable.
We should do a Gosling-thon. Yeah. Just nonstop Gosling all day long.
Really, I can't even talk about it because the twist is so fucking good. It is unreal. 10 out of 10 movie.
You left me with some choices here. I'm gonna take the Blade Runner movie.
I haven't seen it. I'm glad you said it because I knew people were gonna get mad if it wasn't on the list.
Well, there's another. There's one more that we have to take at some point,
which I haven't seen either.
I know that's why. That's what I was gonna say.
You have to take that one.
I was gonna say I'll have to take that, and that'll be fine. But it's funny that neither of us are big fans of that movie when we're like two gay balls who should be. But Blade Runner's 3 hours long. It's obnoxiously long. Let me get the exact runtime. I think it's obscene. But it is, if you are into, it's Jeff Gillo's favorite movie of all time.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours and 45 minutes. It's literally his favorite movie ever. It's
the only clip I've ever seen of it. I don't think it was in previews. The only clip I've seen is that Kanye one where it looks like it's snowing, but it's just
one? Oh yeah,
it's just snowing on the screen, but it looks like it's snowing.
It's one of those. It's visually like a perfect movie if you're into that sort of shit, the effects and the whole thing. but it's a cool like futuristic, the world like a dystopian
Great
future.
jacket. Love a good jacket.
Great jacket, and it's like I think it's I would say the only movie of its kind where it has Harrison Ford. It's Blade Runner 2049 because it's like the sequel to his Blade Runner, Harrison Ford's from like 1985, whenever that came out. Usually those movies like don't work, and I think this one like did. It's like usually when you try to, is that Ana de Armas in that? Yeah, she's in it too.
Really?
Wow, yeah, Ana de Armas is such a fucking rocket. Usually that idea is kind of like it doesn't work. It's almost like when they did Coming to America 2 just recently, and everyone was like, it's one of those,
I didn't even see a tweet about that movie.
Right. It checks the box, and you're like, okay, that was cool, but it wasn't like what it was supposed to be. This is that as far as those, and like for sci-fi nerds, it's that shit. So I'll take it.
Okay, so I'm on number 4.
Yep.
My number 4, I'm gonna go. Remember the Titans?
I see. I see. Here's the thing: is that I mean, yeah,
that's a Denzel movie.
Yeah,
right?
Is it?
But Gosling also
he has a role in it, but it's not. I was thinking like, can we take this or not? Like, yeah, it's on the list, but it's not a Gosling movie.
It is. I also have resentment for that movie because of how many people steal the tweet that Ryan Gosling was a liability at cornerback, and like people just always like. Just remember, Ryan Gosling was a liability at cornerback. It's like, shut up.
Yeah,
you didn't fucking come up with that idea.
Right.
That tweet's been a viral tweet for 10 years
since
in a
the
row
movie came
now.
fucking out. Yeah. I will say, as much as that's not a Ryan Gosling movie, very few people could play. Like, he's perfect as Sunshine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's not many guys who have that look or have the stature of it all. I'll allow it. My 4th pick here.
Yeah.
Since I know what my 5th pick is, I got that in my back pocket. I did not really care for La La Land.
Oh shit! Fuck. There are like 3 other movies I want.
No, there's a lot of good movies.
Wait, I'm dropping it. I'm doing unprecedented move. I'm dropping Remember the Titans. Dropping it.
Okay.
Adding The Big Short.
I don't know if I can allow that because I was thinking I was going to pick that.
Okay, fine. Then I'm adding La La Land. I'll take whichever one. Like, I love La La Land. Fine, I'll take La La Land. Drop it. That's done. It's off
You're
the list.
out on Remember the Titans?
Out on it. That's more of a Hayden Panettiere movie than it is a Ryan Gosling movie. I'm offended I even said it.
But now the thing is, are we picking just good movies or are we picking Ryan Gosling movies? Because if you're going to drop it all together, I might pick up Remember the Titans because Remember the Titans is an awesome movie. It's just not a good Ryan Gosling movie.
Okay, fine. Pick it up. Fine, you take it. I got La La.
I think in that case,
I got too offended. I got too obsessed with going deep cuts.
Yeah,
I got about the
you
classics.
did. You got to play the hits.
I didn't play Crazy Game of Poker. It's crazy.
You got to play that. I'm gonna take Remember the Titans off your hands. You can have La La Land and Big Short.
I can have them both?
Right? That's what you wanted?
So we had a trade happening.
Yeah. You can take... I'll give you those 2.
Okay.
But I get to have 6 movies on my list.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So you can have a top 5, but I get...
Okay, so my top 5 will be 1, Nice Guys, Fracture, Murder by Numbers, Big Short, La La Land.
And I'm going to add... I don't remember any of mine already. I'm going to add Crazy Stupid Love. Oh, I kicked your ass. I got Crazy Stupid Love. I know I had Blade Runner, but one before Blade Runner. What did I pick before?
Place on the Pines.
Pines. So Crazy Stupid Love, Pines, Blade Runner. I'm going to take... I'll take Remember the Titans off your hands. I get... Drive.
Fuck.
And I get Notebook.
God damn.
And
Gosling's a fucking killer, man.
Because you know what?
These are 11 fantastic movies.
And what we left off, we missed. There's a big one. Where was it? Where's the big one that we missed? You got La La Land. We got Nice Guys. There's 2. There's where is it?
Gangster Squad.
I don't know that
I haven't
one.
seen that one.
You got Fracture, right?
Fracture, yeah.
You know what's not a good movie, but a great topic? All Good Things is the Robert Durst movie. They should like redo that movie after the Jinx came out.
Oh yes,
Now
yes.
that the Jinx came out and like people know that story and shit.
I watched that
They
afterwards.
could redo that. It was not like he didn't. I also think he was like too good looking to play it too. It was kind of like a
And
weird,
I don't think they ever said it was not Robert Durst.
right.
He's
It's
just
like
playing-
very much
it's Robert
based
Durst,
on
but
him.
it's not. Like, they're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
saying this is Robert Durst.
Right.
Yeah.
There was that one, and then is Blue Valentine a big deal?
Blue Valentine's a good one.
Yeah, that got
Blue Valentine was a
86%.
movie I watched with a girlfriend when it came out, and I was just like, we should break up. like we both experienced that trauma together. We're not gonna get over this, are we?
Yeah, man, he's got diesel movies.
Diesel movie.
Pleasure to do business with you, though.
Yeah, that was
The unprecedented
nice
move.
draft action there.
96% of you motherfuckers watch these videos and aren't subscribed. Shout out to the 4%. You are good people. 4% of people are watching our clips.
That's about what I would guess the breakdown of
Good people versus bad
demographics
people?
in the world.
Yeah.
Good people versus bad people. Probably about 96% to 4.
That's
but Be
fair.
a good person.
But it's not even. I'm not even asking you to be a good person. I'm asking you to push a button.
Yeah,
I'm asking you to click a button.
you can be a bad person still, but just click
You
the
could be a
button.
piece of shit. Just click subscribe. 96% of you watch these clips and they're like, oh my God, that was a funny clip from this podcast. I liked it. And I'm just not going to help them out. The people who work to make it, the people who work to produce it, to post it, to upload it, and there's nothing from you. You're a bad person if you don't subscribe.
Be a good one.